Chat is up.
At Ninja Girl 79. Good evening.
Hey, baby. It should be playing our opener song right now. Oh, it ain't? Interesting. Hold on. Huh. Let's see if it'll play it now. Very interesting.
At Brandon Armstrong 2656. Hi all.
Alright, we'll just go back to the main window. What is up, everybody? For some
At
reason,
Ninja Girl 79. Hi Brandon.
It did not play the opener song. Interesting. Well, there's a way around that. Hold on. Bear, what's going on, Brandon? With you guys in just a minute.
Yeah, always got one in the crowd that overspeaks everyone.
At Brandon Armstrong 2656. Not much.
And you always got one that can talk a good game, but only for one reason. They just hide, not even knowing their name. Yeah. We be sitting around, they going great. Then in comes, you know who acting all so great. Like what? Like for real though, we dealing with another scary one. Like oh shit, where do we go? So mean, cruel as hell. Gangsta came out of nowhere with all your mean words and a horrible smell. Keyboard gangsta can talk a lot of shit. Sitting behind that keyboard thinking you the shit. Yep, really not so bright. Stupid motherfucker went brought paper to a firefight. Rare, got the sirens going on. Keyboard gangsta got me shaking.
Activate Sut W2S. Love the opening song.
So go on, get on up. You a gangster ride, acting all so tough.
At Ninja Girl 79. Hi David.
On a live stream, send out emails of fear. Run the keyboard gangsters here.
Activate Sut W2S.
Come get you some.
Hi Ninja and Brandon.
Listen dawg, I think we really get it. You're just a sad, lonely individual. So just stop and show your face, up to you, you pick. Like the big bad wolf where you told all your lies. Now one fucking person believed you, so go on and just cry. Or maybe the three little pigs, and now I'm at your door where I will huff and puff, blow your house down. Time to settle the score. Keyboard gangster can talk a lot of shit. Sitting behind that keyboard thinking you the shit.
At Brandon Armstrong 2656. How's it going, David? At David Sut W2S. It's going.
Keyboard gangster got me shaking in my shoes. Little fake ass bitch, you don't got better to do. So go on, get on up. You a gangster, right? Acting all so tough.
At David Sut W2S. Just got home 20 ago.
Not one fucking person believed you. So go on and just cry. Or maybe the three little pigs, and now I'm at your door where I will huff and puff, blow your house down. Time to settle the score. Keyboard gangster can talk a lot of shit. Sitting behind that keyboard thinking you the shit. Yep, really not so bright. Stupid motherfucker went brought paper to a firefight. Real, got the sirens going on. Woo, woo, woo. Keyboard gangster got me shaking in my shoes. Little fake ass bitch, you don't got better to do. So go on, get on up. You a gangster, right? Acting all so tough.
What is up, everybody? Glad to be here with you all once again. I hope everybody's having a good day, wherever you might be, whatever you might be doing. I hope it's going well for you. Me and the wife are here with you once again, and for some reason the opening song didn't start like it's supposed to, so I had to play it manually. But it don't matter. It's all good. So we are actually flying from Paris, de Gaulle, if I'm saying that correctly, LFPG, to an airport in India. If you're more curious about that, I can tell you more about it here in just a little bit. But that is the plan. David, good to see you. Brandon, of course, my wife, and anybody else that might be joining us. I want to touch on a topic here. It was brought up, and I've got a few of them. And that's TikTok. I know that you guys that are listening on TikTok, you want me to be able to interact with you and chat with you. So I honestly forgot all about streaming over there, just from whether, there's never chat because I don't see it. So I'm going to go out of my way later this evening, tonight, and try to work on the client to get that to work the proper way, because we do have a lot of people that come through and listen on TikTok. So we're going to try to get that straightened out, hopefully. So if you're watching on TikTok, just hang in there. We'll get it figured out, okay? And being that I'm not seeing the chat, I'm going to go to the emails that came in from TikTok. It goes to a different email, obviously, because it's TikTok. And we will answer some of them questions. There's a lot of good questions that came through. Not like a buku of questions, but there's some. So we'll start with the first one. Was asking, what is the big difference in flying in the 777 and the 737? And when it comes to getting things set up, is there a big difference? So the first answer is yes and no. Yes, because the 777 can go a lot farther than the 737s. You can pretty much do most of your flights in the 737s, like the 600 or the 700 or the 800, even the 900 extended range. You can pretty much do any of the flights, within the states here in the United States. You can't really do oceanics. There might be a few places you can go. I think you would have to carefully map that out, but it's not very many that you can do oceanics with it. So if you want to do like a 7,000, 8,000 miles, something like that, then you're better off in 777. So distance is the difference. As far as the cold and dark, if you, for example, when I get it done and you watch the tutorial on the cold and dark in 2024, you can follow that tutorial flying in the 777 or the 737. Doesn't matter if it's a 600, 700, 800, 900, the 777, 300, the 200, the freighter. It doesn't matter. You can follow the tutorial because all that is the same. Okay? So, I would suggest that if you're just starting out, start out in the 737 because first officer does more in the cockpit for you. You still got to do your SID and stars, but that's really not that complicated. If you have trouble with it, you can let us know, and I'll answer any questions or help in any way that I can. And I wanted to update you guys on another thing is we're going to be fixing the email to where any emails that come into the lounge will go to one specific email, which is 737flights@gmail.com. However, that email will be able to be checked and maintained by any of the admins here at the lounge. If for whatever reason you reach out and one of the admins responds, and if there's some kind of confusion or disagreement, then there's going to be proper change to go through to resolve situations. Okay, but I can tell you all the admins that we got, they all handle things maturely. I don't see any of my admins being rude, and if they did, we would quickly deal with it at a very quick manner. But I don't see that happening. Other managers here would not stand for that. So if for some reason we did have some weird situation go on, we'd deal with it, and hopefully just be a misunderstanding. I got several requests if I would do the Code and Dark on 2024 while I'm live. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to go through and just kind of discuss what I'm doing. It's not necessarily the tutorial, but it's going to be pretty much like a tutorial, only I'll be live, giving chat and everything else in with it. and then I will record the tutorial by itself and upload it. Alright, next email says, and these are recent, guys. I'm going from the newest back to the oldest, okay? Alright, the next one is from Eliza. Eliza.
At Gare156QH.
Or Elisa.
Testing to see if this account is unblocked.
Yes.
It still isn't unblocked on the lounge channel.
Okay, yep. But I do see your chat. Did you guys see what he said? Did anybody else see the chat come in through the lounge or BVI? Yep. Okay, they can see you from there for now. We'll figure it out. Write that name down, babe.
I screenshotted it
Just now?
yesterday.
That was a different name.
It was what?
He was in a different name yesterday.
Is it one that needs to be on? He's under his BBI pilots at the moment.
Right. What's his name under there, though?
Under BBI pilots?
Yeah. What?
Let me go look.
What's it say his name was?
I don't know. I have to go look.
Oh, you didn't see. No, don't log out. I got it right here. Never mind.
He's on BBI pilots. That's why he's coming through.
Yep.
Should be unlocked.
Say something again. I want to see your name again. I know who you are, but I need to see. Then why am I seeing it? I'm seeing you on the lounge side.
At Gare156QH. Yeah, this is the account that is currently blocked. I was just checking if it would go through here on the pilot's channel.
I'm seeing it from... I'm seeing the chat.
Oh, now Sony's on the lounge.
Huh?
So he's on BBI pilots is what he just said.
Yeah, but I'm looking at the chat window from the lounge and I'm seeing his chat. I didn't think you'd see it, and I didn't think if you're not through that channel.
We can.
Okay, I'm just gonna save it.
At Gare156QH. Okay, I'll try making a comment over on the lounge side.
Yeah, it might not be unblocked. We might still have not got it when I thought we did.
At Brandon Armstrong 2656. I'm not seeing his chats on the lounge, but I'm hearing them come through.
Okay, maybe that's why. I don't know. Okay, babe, because you got sight. As a moderator, do you see any buttons you can click that lets you look at settings or anything as you're logged in as a moderator? Do you see like any kind of buttons that lets you look at management? No, I think it's just for...
Community moderation, live chat on, live chat summary on, participation mode anyone, message delay none.
Okay, so okay.
For the channel.
We'll figure it out, Gare. I apologize. You are still blocked over there, I guess. We'll get it figured out. I just gotta go look in a deeper spot to find you because the bot did it. Now, if it would have been one of us that did it, I could have found it a lot easier. But I'll find you. So for now, you can hang out at the lounge or through BVI Pilots. They can hear you. You guys can hear him, correct?
Yeah.
So just watch through BVI Pilots if you want for now. Subscribe to that one as well if you want. And then once we get it straightened out, we'll let you know, and you can then just come back into the lounge. I truly apologize for that, my friend. All right. Let me get... $33,000. Okay. So Lizia says, Elisa, I think is how it's pronounced. Because it's Alisia. Elisa. Alisia is how it's spelled. Elisa. If I'm saying it wrong, I apologize. She says, hey, love the channel. Can't wait till you get the chat fixed. That way we can also join in on the chat. Sorry that I don't use YouTube or any other stuff, but I do good enough keeping up with one platform, let alone all the other ones. But I do love the views and the scenery that it shows when you're doing your flights. Even at nighttime, I was watching you guys do a flight into Vegas, and I was comparing it to the time that I went to Vegas and had flown there. It looked just like it, identical. It was like I was sitting right there in the seat, looking out at the Vegas lights. It was so amazing. Hopefully you will do another Vegas flight at some point when you get the passenger view area set up on the new sim. I know it can take time. I understand, not rushing. Just want to show my support to you guys. And also hello to your ninja. She sounds like me. Nice, but also straight to the point. I can be kind to most people, but if you piss me off, that's going to be your problem, not mine.
Damn right.
Thumbs up to the ninja. And a little message to that David guy. You need to speed it up. Or maybe when you got to the top of the hill from old age, you fell down the other side and still have trouble climbing back up.
At Ninja Girl 79.
Damn.
Thank you, girly.
Poor David. Oh
At
my
Ninja Girl
gosh.
79. LMAO David.
She told you, dude. Gosh.
At Davidsut W2S. Listen here. At Brandon Armstrong 2656. LOL.
Oh, that's funny. Oh, let me fix this. Okay, there, that done. But
At Davidsut
that's funny.
W2S.
That is too funny.
If I fall down, you all go with me.
We all go with him. All right.
At Brandon Armstrong 2656. She straight up just called David an old sloth, LOL. At Ninja Girl 79. Oh no.
Oh, Brandon, you better be careful, buddy.
At Ninja Girl 79. Yes, she did.
That's funny. All right.
At Davidsut W2S. Only Ninja CA say that. Watch it.
Oh. All right, Ted. Ted said, "Hey everybody, I love watching the videos, love watching the flights with all the great scenery, and I also love the fact, even though the video is about flying, you guys also make it about other things, like the music that I enjoy so much. I never really got into rap music ever before until you started playing and writing music that was different than just rap. It was a country version of rap, and I really liked that. I never knew about Tim McGraw and Nelly until you said something one day on your stream. That's a pretty awesome song as well. Otherwise, I like my 80s rock, and I like my country music, and now I like your country rap. So don't stop writing country rap, because you are a good writer, and I've never seen someone that can write and just jump from one to another, meaning going from rock to country or country rap to Christian. That is a skill, not just a random lucky streak. So keep up the good work. Love what you guys do. Shout out to all the Rubber Ducky crew. All right, man, I appreciate it. I'm glad you like the music. I always did it just for fun. I mean, I've always enjoyed writing. When I was in college, I went to Ivy Tech, and I actually got a poem that got published into a magazine. I need to find it. I think I might have read it. I think I might have read it to my fiance before. Did I ever read that to you? I think I did. It was about blindness. I can't remember. I'll have to find it, and if I find it, I'll put it up on the lounge. Maybe I'll put it up as like a picture where you guys can see it all the time or something. I don't know. All right. Next message is from Caroline. Or Carolyn. Hey, was curious about the lounge mugs that you guys said that we could get made. Is that still an option? And if so, can you get some information for me so I know what the price would be? I would like to get one, but I don't know if you can get them with handles or not. I would like it better if it had a handle on it. It would be easier for me to hold on to it due to my cerebral palsy in my hands. I think that's what that word is. If I said that wrong, I apologize, but I think it's cerebral palsy. Does that sound right? In your hands? But I'm pretty sure we can still get them made. It's just a matter of, we got to know like what it is that you want. So, you know, if you like, do you want it to be the Rubber Ducky crew, or do you want it to be custom with your own stuff on it? Because it can be pretty much any way you want it. And then you just got to give us time to get with the person to make the order, and then you got to give them time to process that order to get it made. I think what we'll do is, I should have the page ready to go public here in the next few days, hopefully. And if so, I'll find a way where you guys can just order it. That way you pay for it, and then we process your order. Because we don't want to order something and then you come back and say, oh, never mind. Once you order it, you know, obviously it's going to come exactly the way you want it. But that way, once you order it, it's done been paid for. And then you just got to wait for it to get done and be shipped out to you. So, you got to let us know details. What do you want? There's different sizes. And I don't remember. Let me ask my. Hold on one second. Hold on one second.
At Ninja Girl 79. He will be right back.
Okay, I'm back. I was trying to check with someone. I forget what the size of the one. We know of one that was made with a handle, and it's pretty big. I was trying to get what size it was as far as ounces, but we'll find out and we'll let you know. I'll update you guys.
Coffee mug, not a drink mug.
No, she wants the ones that we made, the newest ones.
It's a coffee mug.
She worded it wrong because she says, where is it? Yeah, right here. I like the ones that you guys showed that came in last time, but I want mine to be bigger. Yeah, those aren't mugs. Those are tumbler cups. So I think she just misworded it because she wants a tall one with a handle. But I don't know what size it is. So yeah, we don't really do the actual mugs, if that was what you're talking about. But if you're talking about the tumblers, yes. All right. Next email. This one is from Thompson. Oh. What the tumbler that she made for you? Do you know what size that is? Do you know the size of it? The one that she made for you? Your tumbler.
Oh, I don't know. Probably 32 ounce. It's pretty big. You know there's a bag already open with those, right?
Oh, is that really?
Yeah.
I did not know.
32 ounce or maybe bigger. All right. So, next one from Thompson. Said, just wanted to say I like watching your videos. I enjoy all the different sceneries that we get to see, and I gotta say that the sceneries in 2024 are amazing. Don't get me wrong, when you flew in 2020, those sceneries were really good as well, but you can definitely tell a difference between 2020 and 2024. Even though both simulators still offered real scenery, still pretty amazing. All right. Let me get the sim TFM loaded here real quick. Hold on. I hope they fix that issue that Okay. Hold on, guys. All right, guys. Let's get.
Boarding requested.
All right. All right. All right.
Real crap, yo.
Huh? Do what? Oh.
Do you want a board crew?
Okay. Your comms.
I'm only rated to handle IFR-related comms for now, John.
Comms are yours.
I'm only rated to handle IFR-related
I hate
comms
when
for
he does
now,
this.
John.
Comms to you.
Passenger's bus is coming.
I'm only rated to handle IFR-related comms for now,
This
John.
is a bug, and they need to fix it. Handing comms to you.
Got it, John. I'll handle the comms now.
Alright, we'll go ahead. Okay, so the first thing that I do in Cold and Dark that you want to do is put in your fuel and your payload. So when you load first officer,
Passengers boarding starting.
don't do your IFR or nothing.
Roger, pushback approved, Air France 75
Just hit
X-ray
connect.
uniform.
And then you got to make sure the right profile is loaded. It'll pull up the window for it. Just tab a couple times, you'll see it. And if you're in the 777, it already be selected, so then you're going to shift tab up to start flight. It's going to be the start flight that's right before user options. So shift tab one time, start flight, hit your space bar. That way he'll introduce power to the cockpit,
Starting pre-flight flow.
and that way you'll get
Shamrock
power for your
529.
FMC.
Runway 26 right taxi via Alpha 3.
But you don't got to worry about IFR
November
yet.
Alpha 1. November.
We just want to be
Romeo
able to put in
November
our fuel
1.
information.
Good evening, Captain.
Romeo 1.
Alright, good evening, Captain.
Runway 26 right taxi
Close
via
that window
Alpha 3,
now.
Alpha November,
You can
Alpha
set up
1,
with all that
November
for-
Romeo, November 1,
Hold the
Romeo,
door.
Romeo 1, Shamrock 529er.
I really don't want to got IFR yet. I'm going to go ahead and hit the
Air
plan
France
page
89
button.
Kilo Quebec. Pushback
That way
approved.
it's already pulled up.
Push and start approved. Air France 89er Kilo Quebec.
Air France 75 X-ray uniform ready to taxi.
Air France 75 X-ray uniform. Runway 26 right taxi via Echo 8. Romeo Romeo 1.
And then we do right bracket control.
Runway
F.
26 right taxi via Echo 8, Romeo, Romeo 1, Air France 75 X-ray uniform.
Alright, CPU is now on. The power, so we'll right soft 6 from the main menu.
India 3 Alpha Golf.
Do left soft
Runway
6 for
26 right
fuel.
taxi via Papa 2.
Alt
Tango
S
Echo
for
3.
scratch
Romeo
pad.
Romeo 1.
Runway
Another
26
fuel.
right taxi via Papa 2, Tango Echo 3, Romeo, Romeo 1, and he has 3 Alpha Golf.
168,531.
Ethiopian 735 ready to push.
531.
Ethiopian 735.
So you go
Pushback
back to
approved.
your FMC window, do Alt S, put in your fuel
Pushback
amount.
approved, Ethiopian
In this case, it's
735.
168.
Air France 89er Kilo Quebec ready to taxi.
And then we're going to do
Air
left
France
side
89er Kilo
1.
Quebec.
That's for the fuel.
Runway 26 right taxi.
And then I will
Via
do
Echo
Alt
5.
Home, refresh with Alt
Golf
R.
Echo 6. Echo. RP
And there it
11.
is, it's showing the same
Romeo
amount.
Romeo 1.
So you left side 6 to go back a menu, left side
Runway
2.
26 right taxi via
Payload
Echo 5
summary.
Golf Golf Echo 6 Echo RP 11 Romeo Romeo 1 Air France
Estimated
89er
CFW.
Kilo Quebec.
And you're going to get the first
ready to taxi.
3 numbers,
FedEx 5024.
So,
Runway 27 left
455
taxi via Bravo Mike 2.
dot
Bravo.
7.
Bravo Delta 8. Delta.
It's going to say
Quebec Bravo 2.
your number
Bravo.
with a comma,
Quebec
but
Bravo
just
7.
replace that with a dot.
Quebec.
So 445
Quebec 6.
dot 7. 445.
Runway 27
So
left
4
taxi
numbers.
via Bravo Mike 2, Bravo,
So
Bravo
Alt S,
Delta 8,
445
Delta
point
Quebec, Bravo 2,
7.
Bravo
Yours might be
Quebec, Bravo
different.
7, Quebec,
You'll hit enter.
Quebec 6, FedEx
And do right soft
5024.
2. That'll upload it.
Arrow 311
Well,
ready to taxi.
Put it in there where it needs to be. Then we'll do
Tower
Alt
311.
Home, refresh
Runway
with Alt
26
R,
right
check
taxi.
line 2,
Via G3 Orange. G4 Orange.
and there it
Golf
is.
4.
Exactly
Golf.
what it's supposed to
Golf
be.
Echo 6. Echo. RP 11. Romeo. Romeo 1.
Runway 26 right taxi via G3 Orange, G4
Now,
Orange,
we're
Golf
gonna do his
4, Golf,
walk
Golf,
around.
Echo
Once he
6,
starts
Echo,
his walk
RP
around,
11, Romeo, Romeo 1, Atero
We will then
311.
program the flight, and we'll also have him request IFR at some point. Is my audio good, guys? You can hear me okay over there? Everything?
Heading out for my checks.
Alright, walk around. Here we go. So on the FMC, we'll do Alt U for main menu just to make sure, and then left soft 1. That's the ident page for the AIRAC data. AIRAC data is up to date, so we'll hit right soft 6. That's the pose init page. We're going to put in the airport that we're at. In our case, it's LFPG, I believe. Yeah, LFPG. hit enter, and do left soft 2. Refresh it, make sure it's in there on line 2, and there it is. Now we'll do alt down arrow to go to the second page. For the pose rep page, this is where we get our GPS info, so we'll hit left soft 3 to copy it, and then we'll do alt up arrow, right soft 5, and it's going to say IRS aligned. Once it does that, we'll do right soft 6. That puts us on the route page. From the route page, we also again put where we're at, so LFPG,
Shamrock 529 at contact tower
left
on 118.655.
and then we're going to put where we're going.
Over to tower, Shamrock 529er.
Easy 58
That's
Uniform Alpha ready to taxi.
VIP. So Victor
Easy 58
India,
Uniform Alpha, runway
Delta
26
Papa.
right taxi via Tango Bravo 2,
Hit enter,
Golf 3,
right soft
Foxtrot
1.
November 3, November,
I'll do
Romeo
alt
November
home
1,
and refresh
Romeo,
with alt
Romeo
R,
1.
make sure they're both at the top.
Runway 26 right,
Yep,
taxi via
LPG.
Tango Bravo 2, Golf 3, Foxtrot, November 3, November, Romeo, November 1, Romeo, Romeo 1, Easy 58, Uniform Alpha.
Alpine 18 Papa Whiskey, request
Right
push and
soft
start.
6 to execute, or to activate,
Alpine
and then
18 Papa
execute with
Whiskey,
alt
push
E.
and start approved.
That's done.
Pushback
Now
and start
we'll do
approved.
left
Alpine
soft
18 Papa
3.
Whiskey.
And it says at the top, LFPG VIDP. So the right soft 6 to select. And now it's going to load that in for our Route 1 uplink. You'll hear it do a little tone, like a two-tone type of thing.
FedEx 5023 ready to taxi.
Oh, we got another FedEx up here. Alright. Okay, it beep, perfect uplink, wind data
FedEx
uplink ready.
5023,
So
runway
we
27
will,
left taxi via Bravo Mike 1. Mike,
if you look on line
Bravo
4 and
Mike
it says
2,
load, you'll
Bravo,
know it's complete.
Bravo
So we hit
Delta
left
8,
soft 4,
Delta, Quebec Bravo 2, Bravo,
and that's going to
Quebec Bravo
load
7,
in.
Quebec, Quebec
At the
6.
bottom it says Route 1 uplink loading.
Runway 27 left taxi via
Refresh
Bravo
every
Mike
now and
1,
then,
Mike
and then
Bravo
at the
Mike 2,
bottom,
Bravo
line
Bravo
6,
Delta 8, Delta Quebec Bravo 2, Bravo Quebec Bravo
it'll
7,
say
Quebec Quebec
activate.
6, FedEx 5023.
When it's ready, activate.
Alpine 18 Papa Whiskey ready to
right
taxi.
sub 6. Execute.
Alpine 18 Papa
Do
Whiskey,
Alt G.
runway 26 right
For
taxi
leg page.
via
then we
G3
do
blue,
right soft 6
G4
twice
blue,
for the weather.
Golf 4,
Wait
Golf,
for it to say
Golf
execute
Passenger's
when
bus is
available.
coming.
Echo,
Yeah, Alt E.
RP11, Romeo,
And
Romeo
then
1.
we'll do Alt V as in Victor.
Runway 26 right, taxi via G3
We're
Blue,
on
G4
page
Blue,
1
Golf
of
4
3,
Golf,
so we'll
Golf
do
Echo 6
Alt
Echo,
up arrow.
RP11, Romeo,
That
Romeo
puts us
1,
on
Alpine
page
18 Papa
3 of 3,
Whiskey.
but it goes to the bottom page.
FN75
Which is
X-ray
the
uniform
page.
contact
Right
tower on
soft.
118.655.
Right soft 5. And then left
Over to
soft
tower, Air France 75 X-ray uniform.
6 or 5. Like, left soft 6 to load. And then it's a perfect uplink. So you know it's done. Do all A. And now we'll do our
Air
departure.
France 57 Delta November, runway 26 right taxi via Bravo 2, QB12, Bravo, Golf Echo 1, Golf, Golf Echo 6, Echo, RP11, Romeo, Romeo 1.
Runway
27
26
left
right,
is our
taxi via
departure
Bravo
number.
2, QB12, Bravo, Golf Echo 1, Golf,
So
Golf Echo 6,
departure.
Echo, RP11, Romeo, Romeo 1. Air France
Passengers
57
boarding
Delta,
starting.
November.
It'll be on page 2, line 2. So right
Easy
soft
92
2.
Romeo Quebec ready for push and start.
Easy 902 Romeo Quebec, pushback approved.
Pushback approved, Easy 92 Romeo Quebec.
R8 renew is our
Air France 909er Quebec Papa ready to taxi.
Air France
Sometimes you gotta
99
look.
Quebec, Papa, runway 26 right taxi via Golf 1, Foxtrot, November
sometimes
4,
2
November,
pages.
Romeo November
4
1,
pages.
Romeo, Romeo 1.
Runway 26 right taxi via Golf 1, Foxtrot November 4, November, Romeo, November 1, Romeo, Romeo 1, Air France 909er Quebec Papa.
There's 10 pages right now. 5. There is no transition, so we'll execute that with Alt E, and now do left soft 6, and then right soft 2 for setting up the arrival. So 29 right.
Easy 902 Romeo Quebec, ready to taxi. Easy 902 Romeo Quebec, runway 26 right taxi, via G3 Blue, G4 Blue, Golf 4, Golf, Golf Echo 6, Echo, RP11, Romeo, Romeo 1. Runway 26 right taxi via G3 Blue, G4 Blue, Golf 4, Golf, Golf Echo 6, Echo, RP11, Romeo, Romeo 1, Easy 902 Romeo Quebec.
And here it is, right soft 5. Yucca. So I'm just looking for my waypoint here, Yucca.
F7440, request pushback.
There it is.
F7440, cleared for push and start.
Yucca
Pushback
17.
start approved, Air France 7440.
So left soft
Air
5.
France 89er Kilo Quebec contact tower on 118.655.
And I'm going to use Kai on the second line
Switching
for
to
a
tower,
transition.
Air
So
France
right soft
89er
2.
Kilo Quebec.
It's a transition for the runway. Execute. And it's done. Now we'll do Alt I. Left soft 5 to clear that information on the per minute page. And then we'll put in altitude 33,000.
Walk around completed.
There's the 33,000 at right soft 1. Cost index is 200. We'll type in 200 on the scratch pad, hit enter. Right soft 2.
Air France 7524 ready for pushback.
And then
Air France 7524 push and start approved.
7.5.
Ladies and
For
gentlemen,
reserve.
my name is
Approved.
Sarah,
Line
and I'm
4,
your
left
chief
soft
flight
4.
attendant. The fasten seatbelt sign is on.
I'll fix
If
that
you
in a
haven't
minute,
already
guys, that
done so,
announcement.
please stow your carry-on luggage underneath the seat in front of you
And then
or in an
thrust
overhead
limb
bin.
page.
903 Papa, ready to
Please
taxi.
take your
Fix that
seat
real
and
quick.
fasten your seatbelt.
Emirates 903 Papa.
Also make
Runway
sure your
26
seat
right
backs
taxi
and
via
folding
Tango
trays
Alpha 3,
are in their
Romeo,
full
Romeo 1.
upright position. If you are seated next to an emergency,
Runway 26 right taxi
Okay,
via
there we
Tango
go.
Alpha 3, Romeo, Romeo 1,
now we're on the
Emirates 903 Papa.
Thrust limb. So go over here and get that information real quick.
Sol Air France 178, on est prêt au repoussage et au démarrage des moteurs.
Air France 174. De vol sol, roulage et démarrage des moteurs approuvés. Faites face au nord.
Tested.
Ozzy, come here, bud.
Instruments. Set. Parking brake.
Repoussage et démarrage des moteurs face au nord,
Fuel
Air
control
France
switches.
178, on rappelle,
Cut off.
après roulage.
Pre-flight checklist completed.
This is being silly. Hold on.
Air France 7440,
Okay,
runway
49
26
for
right
thrust.
taxi via Bravo 1, QB12, Bravo,
Enter.
Golf Echo 1,
Left
Golf
1.
Golf Echo 6, Echo, RP11, Romeo, Romeo 1.
And then right soft 3.
Runway 26 right
soft
taxi
6.
via Bravo 1, QB12,
Takeoff
Bravo,
page.
Golf Echo 1, Golf, Golf Echo 6,
Mhm.
Echo, RP11, Romeo, Romeo 1, Air France 7440.
Flaps 5. So we'll put 5, hit enter. Left soft 1. $169. Hit enter, do right soft 1 for V1. 171. Hit enter, do right soft 2, that's for VR. And then 177. Hit enter, right soft 3. And then once you do that, do left soft 3 twice. And then you're all done. And then 4.75 is going to be your trim. It's going to be on line 3. You're going to need that information. So Then go to the leg page. Always make sure there's no vector on the first page. That way at least it gets us in the air. Okay, so walk around's done. Trim is 4 point. I done forgot what I said. Let me go back and look real quick. 4.75. And then you start, do your trim once you start pushback. That's when I always do it. But then you know that the everything has power. The hydraulics and all that stuff have power, because otherwise you won't be able to set your trim. So that is pretty much all there is to it. The rest of it is just normal stuff. You know, you got to do your pushback, and then you got to test your flight controls.
Passenger's bus is
flaps,
coming.
then you do your taxi, and then when you request taxi, that's when you actually spawn to the runway. And from there, it's pretty much straightforward. So if there's something that I missed or something you didn't understand, you can let me know, or wait for the Code and Dark tutorial to get complete, and I'll also upload that. Alright, so taxiing is done, I believe. Let's look. Oh no, they're still finishing here. Now that the plane, everywhere it's been, it's not been cold. Me and David talked about this. It's the fact that if you go somewhere else where the temperature's cold and it gets ice on it, you know, you land and there could be ice on it. So then you want to, you know, use your de-icer.
Passengers boarding starting.
But if it's not been cold at any of the locations, then you're pretty much good. You don't have to. David made it clear that he kind of told us wrong on that, but he wasn't fully paying attention when he was giving us info. You really need your de-icer whenever there's a chance that you're either going to go somewhere where it's going to be icy or whatever, because then you can get stuff on the blades, and that you don't want to do that. Even just a little bit of ice, that's not good, because you don't want that to get inside the, you know, where the engine is and contaminate it, or, you know, cause other issues. So we're not going to have to use de-icer, just for the fact that it's 48 degrees Fahrenheit, so it's not snow on the ground, right? So, but if you know you're going to be flying in an area and you know the altitude, and maybe they tell you that, you know, it's spitting ice or something like that, you can always do your de-icer just to be safe. There's no rule that says, hey, you can't do it. It's better to be safe, to make sure your airplane is completely clean of any debris or ice or whatever. Let's see what go ahead and get our IFR. I'm gonna get our IFR.
Not clear what you said. Say again.
Request IFR.
I'll get our IFR clearance.
Yeah, we have to runway changes, we can fix it.
De Gaulle clearance, FedEx 5384. We'd like to receive our IFR clearance. We have Papa.
Got some more emails here in a few, guys. Just hang in there.
Clearance on request, stand by.
Me and the wife, thank you guys for being here, showing your support, watching the videos. I am going to check to make sure we don't have any damage. I don't know what happened last night, but I think first officer did the wrong thing.
FedEx 5384 to Gulf clearance, clear to Delhi
At
via
Ninja
the
Girl
Ranuk 6
79.
Alpha departure runway
Yes,
27
very much
left.
so.
Initial climb to flight level 100. Departure on 124.355 squawk 6126.
De Gaulle clearance. FedEx
At Brandon
5384.
Armstrong
Clear to Delhi via Ranu
2656.
6 Alpha departure.
Oh awesome, this
Runway
is the flight
27
to New
left.
Delhi.
Initial climb to flight level 100. Departure frequency is 124.355. Squawk 6126.
Yep, we're going to India.
FedEx 5384, read back correct. Contact ground on 121.908.
FedEx 574 for your request takeoff. Contacting ground on 121.908. FedEx 5384.
FedEx 5743, you are on the clearance frequency. Contact ground on 121.908 for taxi and takeoff instructions. Expect runway 27 left.
I'm gonna take a cookie. Ozzy, you want a cookie? They're like animal cracker things, you guys. I'll get that. Hold on. Alright guys. We're almost boarded here. We got 310 out of 370 passengers. Do me a favor and get my wife Christy a cold Coke with ice, please.
Understood, Captain. We'll bring a cold Coke with
Correct,
ice to the
John.
flight deck
Make
now.
that a code Sprite with ice.
Understood, Captain. We'll bring a cold Sprite with ice to the flight deck now.
Oh, and
At
make
Ninja
sure we
Girl
don't have any
79.
red light specials on
My
board
stomach is
today.
bothering me.
They're not allowed to fly with us anymore. If you recall our last flight.
Copy, Captain. No red light specials on board today. We will ensure everything is in order.
Passengers bus is coming.
Alright, we're almost boarded here, guys. Brandon, we did get our truck taken over to a friend of mine next door here. That's going to help me figure out what's wrong with our truck. So that got brought back. more for you, one more for him. Spoiled dogs.
Passengers boarding starting.
At Brandon Armstrong 2656. That's awesome.
Okay.
Captain, just a quick update. We are on our way with that cold Sprite you requested, and I promise it will be chilled to perfection. Just imagine the fizz, eh? Captain, your cold Sprite with ice is on its way. Just imagine that refreshing fizz as you take a sip. We're all set up here, and the crew is ready for a smooth flight ahead.
The cold Sprite is from my wife, Christy, not me. So take it to her. She's in first class. Go
Understood, Captain. I will deliver the cold Sprite with ice to Christy in first class right away.
She keeps sniffing down there too. I bet there's one down there somewhere. Let me check. Tell Andy hi. So we're currently on YouTube. You can join us there if you want.
Sending to Andy.
Same. He tried calling me, but y'all know how that goes. I got a girl, she's so fine. She's addicted to the red wine. Oh. Not addicted to red wine, are you, honey? Something to add about, when you're getting set up is don't jump ahead of things. Meaning, if you still got passengers boarding, let them board before you go and close doors and all that. But we do need to check our tires. So how do you check for repairs? You go to your FMC, you're going to do Alt-U for the main menu. Then you're going to do right soft 5. Not 6, but 5. Right soft 5, which is F11. Unless you're using the normal function key.
Captain, I just delivered the cold Sprite with ice to Christy in first
6.
class. She seemed really happy to receive it.
Right soft 5 is obviously it's 1 through 6 on the left, 1 through 6 on the right. So right soft 5 with the F1 through F12 would be F11. But if you're using your regular either control key or alt key, alt for right soft, control for left soft, so it'd be alt 5 or F11. So F11 for right soft 5 or alt 5, and then you go to options, left soft 2. Actually, I think it's good. I think I told you that wrong. Okay, I told you wrong. So when you go back, main menu, right soft 5, left soft 1 for aircraft, And then left off 3 for failures. And it's on the first line active, and then it'll give you a number. Now this is saying none. Sometimes, unfortunately, that can be wrong. So what I do just to make sure, I hit left off 2 for all systems. And then I hit left off 4 for maintenance. And then I do left off 5 to service all. Execute with Alt E. Everything's fixed. And then if you do left off 6, you got to hit it twice for some reason. Go back to failures, and on line 3, you have air conditioning. If something's wrong with your air conditioning, you can fix it. Or your APU, you can go there and fix it. You do the same thing. So if I went to air conditioner, left off 3, I'll do left off 4 for maintenance, left off 5 for repairing it. So execute, and that's done. Then left off 6 twice. Then we'll do the APU, left off 4, and then left off 4 for maintenance, and then left off 5 for repair. Execute, and it's done. And I go back to my leg page. Alright, so now that that's done, boarding is complete. So what we'll do is go back to our FMC. We're going to do Alt U for main menu, right soft 6 for FS actions, left soft 3 for doors, and then left soft 1 to close all. It's going to say it's going to say doors are closed, and it's going to tell you which ones they are. Wait until you hear the sound of a door actually shutting, and once you do, you're going to hit arm all left soft 2.
Initiating before start flow.
And you're going to hear it say that a door is closing again. Door 2 left, door 2 right. So it closes some of them that might have not got closed neither, and it arms them. So there we go. All doors are closed. Now we'll go to the leg page with Alt G. APU's coming on. Now last night I thought maybe it was first officer, but I'm wondering if airplane wasn't sitting on the runway on us. Because sometimes trolls will do that. They'll put their plane right out there halfway down the runway, that way you'll hit it. Well, if you don't know it's there. Alright, so 24 seconds for APU to spool. So what I like about First Officer 5 is you can tab down right past the radio frequency button and it tells you what's going on. I don't like 6. I just don't like the way that it's laid out. It's easier getting information with this one. And I believe that I've proven that more than once. Wouldn't that be the sound that goes?
Flow completed. Before start checklist. Flight deck door. Closed and locked. Passenger signs. On. MCP. Speed.
I really,
180.
I really have
Heading.
a lot of respect.
267. Altitude. 30, 0, 0, 0. Sit.
I've got a lot of
Takeoff
respect for
speeds.
them.
B1 172. BR 174. B2 180. Checked. CDU pre-flight. Completed. Trim. Set. Departure briefing.
At Sunfire
It will
11.
be a left seat takeoff
Hi.
from Lima, Foxtrot, Papa, Golf, 2, Victor, India, Delta, Papa. Taxi
up,
route
Andy?
is per ATC instructions. We'll be departing on runway 27 left.
Climbing via the departure procedures to an initial altitude of 33,000 feet. Standard reject and emergency procedures apply. Any questions?
No.
Completed.
Beacon lights.
On.
Before start checklist completed.
Okay. All that's done. Now we're going to go ahead and do our go to GSX here.
At Sunfire 11.
Left off 5.
Did you get my message earlier?
You talking about the one about sending you a screenshot? There's nothing on the screenshot to send you, if that's what you're referring to.
The Gall clearance delivery. Easy 2114 IFR to Manchester.
Alright, so we're going to hit 5. Prepare for pushback and departure.
Easy 2114.
Like I said, it's just a white window, and it's got some black on it. On one side, like a bar that's black, but there's no text, no buttons.
10 minutes after departure.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
118.15. Squawk 4745.
At Sunfire 11. No, we fixed the FMC.
Oh, okay. So is there an update that's going to be coming out for it, or I guess there would be, wouldn't there?
Departure check completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Maintain 5,000. Expect flight level 36010 minutes after departure. Departure frequency is 124.355. Squawk
I mean, it's no big deal, man. Like, you know, the update just came out. There's going to be bugs every now and then. That's expected with any program.
Contact ground on 12.
But
blocking gear.
You just tell me
At Sunfire 11.
What's the next step?
There will be soon.
Hey, I'm glad that I was able to, you know, report to you and let you know what was going on. And you know how I am. You know I don't. If it's something on my end, I would have figured it out at some point. But I knew that was... Once I did the screenshot and it said it was white, I'm like, yeah, that's... Alright.
Release parking brakes.
Direction. Now we'll release parking brake.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Starting engines.
And this is where we do our trim, guys. Where it was 4.75. So I'm going to do right bracket, Control T to turn on the announcements, and then we'll get our trim set.
De Gaulle clearance delivery. Air France 6730 IFR to O'Hare. Ready to copy.
Air France 6730 is clear to O'Hare Airport as filed.
4.75.
Runway 27 left. Climb and maintain 5,000. Expect flight. Level 37010 minutes after departure. Departure frequency is 126.43. Squawk tree 437.
You done knew that answer, didn't you? I got you. Alright, 4.75.
Engine 2 started. Engine 2 cut out.
Runway 27 left. Climb and maintain 5,000. Expect flight level 37010.
Set parking brakes.
After departure. Departure frequency is 131.2.
Oh, she's making some
Squawk tree 437.
needle.
Air France 6730. Air France 6730.
No.
Read back correct.
You're not hungry?
Contact ground on 121.88. Good day.
Okay, 4.75. Now, what did you say? You barely what? Oh. Well, I guess I'd make you something different if you wanted it. But you're good. Make you a bow or something. Okay. Alright, 4.75. So that's done. Okay. And it told us to set the brakes.
Waiting your confirmation for a good engine start.
Wait for engine 1 to be confirmed to be fully up and going. Guys, I want to be clear about something when it comes to starting these engines.
Engine 1 started. Engine 1 cut out.
Cockpit to ground.
All engines stay.
We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Unlocking gear.
Hold on 1 second, guys.
Before taxi flow. Clear on the right.
Clear on the left.
Flow completed. Before taxi checklist. Anti-ice.
Checked.
Recall.
Checked.
Auto brakes.
Rejected
Tow
takeoff.
track disconnected.
Flight control
Bypass
gas.
pin removed.
Yeah.
Left is clear. Right is clear.
She said they're going to open the door. I'll just jump through the screen. Okay, so what I was saying about engines is you always want to make sure before you confirm, like, don't wait just for one engine and then be like, okay, engines are good, because things can happen. It's happened to me before. I thought both engines would start. Engine 1 got up and running, and I said, okay, yeah, engines are good, and ended up not being good. So always check them. Right bracket shift 2 and right bracket shift 1 will save you a lot of time and headache, because yeah, you don't want to have to go through all that again. The other thing to make sure too, and this is important, always make sure your FSU IPC is up to date, because if it's not, there's going to be a chance where, like, if you're flying the 777-200, for example, you might have to go and start the plane yourself with the buttons, because for some reason, if it goes out of date, sometimes it can do that. Okay. So, anyways, trim is set. Engines are good. So right bracket, Control T to turn elevator trim announcements off. And then the first thing I'm going to do is set the runway, I'm going to set, now this is the way I do it, because I use GSX to jump to the runway, so I don't need to set my departure runway with TFM. But
Climb and maintain 5,000. Expect flight level tree 7010.
I'm going to go to GSX.
Departure frequency is
I'm going to hit Alt O and go down to
Air France 274.
pop out window. That way I can Alt tab to talking flight monitor. Go over to nav data. 2024 runways. I'm going to hit enter on that. And I'm going to put in VIDP. I think that's the airport code. Let me make sure. Yeah, VIDP. So I'm going to put that in there, VIDP. And then our runway is 29 right for our destination. There it is, 29R. I'll do right bracket, Control D. And that sets our destination. Then you can just close that, and then before you jump to the runway, request taxi or any of that, after you do your flight control test, so yoke to the left,
Full left.
back to center,
Neutral.
to the right,
Full right.
back to center,
Neutral.
straight back,
Full back.
forward.
Full forward.
Check.
Okay, before I
Before
request
taxi
taxi,
checklist completed.
go over to first officer here. Go up, pause my space bar. I do that because sometimes when you jump to the runway, respond to the runway, it thinks you're landing. Okay? So, better be safe than sorry. Alright, so our departure runway is 27 left. So I'm going to hit F5 on GSX. go down the list and find that runway. And there it is on the third page. 27 left. So I'm going to hit 9. And then I'm going to hit 4. I don't know what progressive taxi is. And then 4 just warped me there. I forgot to tell my co-pilot about requesting taxi. Let me go ahead and tell him real quick. Request taxi. I did that backwards, but no big deal.
Alright, John. I'll get us ready for taxi.
Anybody know what progressive taxi is on GSX? Anybody know? Honey, do you know?
FedEx 5384, we're ready to taxi, and we have Papa.
Andy, do you know what's progressive taxiing? I would ask Brandon, but he's probably sleeping right now.
To go ground, runway 27 left taxi via Quebec 3, Quebec.
Alright. Now we're at the runway. I'm going to go back over to first officer. Unpause it. Tab down to it before takeoff.
Runway 27 left. Quebec 3, Quebec. FedEx 5384.
Before takeoff flow.
At Sunfire 11. No idea.
Yeah, I don't know neither. Go ahead, connect the tower, request takeoff from like 27 left. Alright, we've got everything set.
Alright, John. I'll get us ready for takeoff clearance.
Flaps. Sit. Before takeoff checklist completed.
At Brandon Armstrong 2656.
Holding short of runway
Really
27
in almost
left.
4 in
We're
the
ready for
afternoon
departure.
you think I'm sleeping lol what's wrong with you?
No, I'm just messing with you, Brandon.
FedEx 5384, heavy, De Gaulle Tower, runway 27 left, winds 290 at 8, cleared for takeoff.
Alright. Babe, do you see anything out in front of us? Any airplanes? Like I said, sometimes trolls will do that. They'll sit
Runway
out on the
27
runway
left.
just so you'll
Cleared
run
for
into them.
takeoff. FedEx 5384, heavy.
I mean, given you can see out the front window, can't you?
At Brandon Armstrong 2656. I know it's quite funny actually.
What, trolls sitting on the runway? That ain't funny at all.
759er, Golf, hold short of runway 8 left.
Hold short of 8 left, Swiss 759er Golf.
Hold on 1 second, we're getting ready to take off.
Easy 4530. Exit runway when able.
Oh, it's dark over here. Alright, let's go then. Here we go, guys.
Thrust that. Checked.
Easy 4530.
At Brandon Armstrong 2656. No, I'm saying you messing with me is quite funny.
Oh, yeah,
I hate
no.
when trolls are sitting on the runway.
Yeah, it's a pain in the butt.
V1.
V1. Rotate. Positive rate.
530. Exit runway when able. Easy
400 feet.
530. Contact ground on 121.
Gear up.
Autopilot.
At Sunfire 11. Release 7.0.1 with the FMC fixes is live.
Oh, okay.
Acceleration altitude.
Well, it's a little too late for me to update at the moment. I'll have to wait.
5384, contact departure on
I'll have to wait till my flight's over
Flaps
with.
up.
Or could I update during my flight?
Switching to departure on 124.355. FedEx 5384.
I should be able to just update, can't I, Andy, once I get the cruise? Can I just
Report your
update
departure, FedEx
and
5384. Good
load-
evening. Climbing through 2000.
just load a new TFM? It'll still have the same info. Alright,
FedEx
landing gears up,
5384,
flaps are
heavy
in.
Bouget departure identified. Climb flight level 150, turn right heading 070, vectors to Papa
The
Golf
only
278,
thing,
then on
Andy,
course.
I wish that you guys wouldn't have got rid of is the time when you do right bracket shift D, how long it takes
At Brandon Armstrong
for
2656.
the distance
I
to
would strongly
reach
recommend you not to
the
update
center.
during your flight.
Vectors
At
to
Sunfire
PG 278,
11.
then on course.
Yes.
FedEx 5384.
It wouldn't
heavy.
hurt nothing, Brandon. TFM doesn't do anything but give you info.
FedEx 5384, climb flight level 220.
I wish that when we do right bracket shift D, we could still see how long it takes.
Transition
Like it
altitude.
shows distance, but we no
Check.
longer have that option
Climbing
to see
flight
the
level
time.
220. FedEx
So,
5384.
hopefully you guys will put that back somehow or make it an
Flow
option
completed.
that we can look
After
at
takeoff
or
checklist.
something.
Landing gear. Up.
That
Flaps.
At
was
Sunfire
pretty
11.
helpful.
After
We
takeoff
can put
checklist
it back
completed.
in.
I mean, I'm not saying you got to,
FedEx
but
5384,
I liked
contact
it
Paris
just
control
because I
on
could see,
120.9055.
okay, it's going to be 2 hours before we reach top of descent. You know what I'm saying? I think it made it kind of helpful as far, I mean,
Switching to Paris
this
control
way
on
makes us learn mileage a little better, I
120.955.
guess.
FedEx
But
5384.
me personally, I liked it. I liked the way you got it, but it'd be cool if even at the end of that, like for
Paris
example, it
control.
says
FedEx 5384.
top of
Good
descent
evening. Flight level 065 or flight level 220.
in 4252 miles, and then right after that maybe
At
say
Sunfire 11.
2
In a
hours
later
and
update,
36
you will.
minutes.
control
Something we missed. At Brandon Armstrong
Oh, you're good, dude.
2656. Why was it taken out
Lights
in the
off.
first place?
Because they changed everything, Brandon. It's a new FMC. It's not a big deal. It's. He said they'll put it back. No biggie. He took it away just for you, Brandon. That way, when you fly, you won't know how long you're going to have to fly. No, I'm just kidding. Honey, you okay? Just checking, honey.
At Sunfire 11. Never mind about it. There are bugs as massive rewrites.
Yeah, I mean, it was a huge update you guys did, so
climb flight level 280.
it's understandable, dude. I totally get it. That was a big update you guys did. I get it.
Climbing flight level 280. FedEx 5384.
At Sunfire 11. It added an extra 60 MB of source.
Wow. That's a lot.
At David Sut W2S. LOL, it's all gravy.
All gravy, baby.
At Davidsut W2S. Brandon forgot to take his Ritalin this morning. At Davidsut W2S. LMAO.
Oh my gosh, David.
Paris Control, fueling 8985, flight level 170.
Willing 8985, radar contact.
At Davidsut W2S. Come on Ninja, snap out of it.
David said, come on in, just snap out of it.
At Sonfire 11. Orzo Loft. At Brandon Armstrong
Zoloft.
2656. Actually, David, I do have a friend who did take Ritalin when we were younger because he has ADHD. At Davidsut W2S. LMAO. At Ninja Girl 79. I'm here listening.
FedEx 5384, climb flight level 330.
At Davidsut W2S.
FedEx
Listen, don't get me
5384.
started on ADHD, it's over fucking rated.
I agree,
At
David.
Davidsut
I agree.
W2S. Everything today is a sickness, or condition.
I agree with him, actually. I'm not saying people don't have conditions and that people don't have different things, but now they just want to throw medicine at your kids. That's what I think, anyways.
At Davidsut W2S. Johnny, you done know. You did a 32-page report on that at iVitish.
Yeah. Correction, 38 pages.
At Brandon Armstrong 2656. I'm actually glad I don't have ADHD. At
Okay,
Davidsut
let me look here.
W2S. That was a good takeoff, BTW.
Alright, checking the weather. We are
At
minus
Davidsut
30
W2S.
degrees.
So what is ADHD to you, Brandon? Just curious, I love getting feedback on that question.
Okay.
At Davidsut W2S. How about you, Ninja? At Davidsut W2S. You agree or no?
What do you mean, agree with what?
At Davidsut W2S. Being overrated.
No, I agree.
At Brandon Armstrong 2656. The way that I perceived ADHD, like I said, my friend had trouble concentrating when we were in classes together. That's the gist of how I perceived it. At Ninja Girl 79. Takeoff was great.
Oh, I think he was
Activate
asking
SUT W2S. But that isn't ADHD, just due to not able to focus.
I think they do.
At Brandon Armstrong 2656.
Do what, Marge?
I definitely agree with you on it being overrated.
Oh, okay.
At Ninja Girl 79. Very overrated on ADHD.
Black Pearl 3537, descend and maintain flight level
Activate SUT
220.
W2S. Take a guy I know, his kid was 17, always in trouble.
Black Pearl 3537.
You're talking about, Zach.
Activate SUT W2S.
Okay, so let me tell y'all a story about
Acted
this.
good and they medically put him down as ADHD.
Get me explain that,
Activate
David?
SUT W2S. Yes.
Okay, so this guy, his son lived with
At
him.
Ninja Girl 79.
Okay.
My stepson's bio mom put him on ADHD
His son
meds
started
because he
living
would
with
listen
him
to
from
her.
the
Throwing
age of
objects in the
7.
cabin. It seems to have started
The
after a disagreement
dad
with another passenger over the
Gave
armrest.
the kid
I'm
whatever he
assessing the
wanted.
situation now
It didn't
and will
matter.
report
If
back
he
shortly.
wanted it, he got it. Example. That boy owned probably 15 different four-wheelers and dirt bikes and three-wheelers at the age of 7 up to the age of 15. His first car, he didn't even have his license yet. And he already had him a brand new Camaro waiting on him in the garage, ready to go. All because he wanted it. On top of him always being out, drinking, causing vandalism, chaos, fighting, you name it. Well, then when court said, and all I'm going to say is this, and well, yeah, at court court ordered that he had to stay in school or he got sent to juvie. Put him in school. 2 months later, had him down as being ADHD because he didn't want to listen to the teachers. He didn't want to do his homework. That's not ADHD. That's a failure of parenting and letting your kid do what they want. And then they don't want to go to school, so why would they listen? Why would they focus? Why would they pay attention? And what'd you say, babe? Yeah, exactly. Now, get
Activate
this.
SUT W2S. Yes.
Then when they put him on the medicine, guess what? Now he really is ADHD.
At Brandon Armstrong
It fucked him up.
2656. That's just bad parenting.
Messed him up. That is what doctors do today. When a kid is out of control between parents that don't really give a hoot, find a way to make it an excuse
Postman 5 Alpha Yankee, descend and maintain
or
flight
a
level
reasoning
190.
condition
Cleared for the Arvo 9er Bravo arrival into Brussels.
so that it's understood why they're doing what they do.
Down to flight level 190. Cleared for the Arvo 9er Bravo arrival into Brussels. Postman 5 Alpha Yankee.
You know, when I was 13 and 14, I didn't give two hoots about anything. I didn't focus in class. Because of me not wanting to be where I was, it made class boring. It made paying attention boring. I was always finding ways to get out of class. luckily, I never got ADH medication thrown at me. But a lot has changed since back then. But yeah. It's crazy. Alright, so we're going to do something. Oh, check out the description Be My Eyes gave me. A nighttime runway view from an inside of an aircraft cockpit. Lined up on runway 27 with bright white centerline lights and edge lights stretching straight ahead. The large white runway numbers 27 are painted on the pavement near the bottom center, and blue taxiway lights and a few red lights are visible off to the sides. In the distance, visible off to the sides in the distance. The cockpit instrument panels glow green and white. The autopilot control panel on the right shows IAS
At
180
Brandon Armstrong 2656.
and HDG
Sadly, I think you and I were the last
267.
generations to grow up when medical issues
And
weren't
multiple
thrown around like they're a
navigation
casual thing.
and engine displays are lit along the lower panel. Pretty cool view. I'm going to save this one. Okay. And I got to tell you all about a new airline that we have. Honey, what was the name of our airline again? Dragon. Hold on. I can tell you. Let me go log in. I'll tell you the name of our new airline. Log in the Cruise Center. Oh yeah, Dragon Ridge International. We don't have it fully up running yet, but we even got a logo and everything. So it's, yeah, Dragon Ridge International. $57028. Our code is DRI. Based in the United States. We have $25 million right now.
Luxair 338. Charlie, contact Langen radar on 125.6.
125.6, Luxair 338, Charlie.
It says status provisional. What does that mean? Then I'm going to go over here.
Your flight crew will be making their way
Go
through
to
the
our
cabin
fleets.
with complimentary drinks and snacks, as well as meals and alcoholic beverages for purchase with a valid credit card.
go and buy. We need an aircraft. Okay, we can either buy an airplane from the manufacturer's list or trader's list. Let's go to the trader's list and see what we can get a 777 for. Yeah. Oh, you brought it to me. Thank you. My cousin brought me some tuna and noodles, guys.
FedEx 5384, contact Brussels Control on 131.1.
Contacting Brussels Control on 131.1, FedEx 5384. Brussels Control, FedEx 5384, good evening. Maintaining flight level 330.
FedEx 5384, Brussels Control, identified. Good evening.
Alright, here's one for yeah, I'll come back to this because that one there's expensive. 97 million. Alright guys, I'll be back. I'm going to eat my food here and we'll check back in here in just a little bit. Now don't go hiding on us, Brandon. Big boy. We'll be right back.
At Brandon Armstrong 2656. I'm not hiding, I gotta go to Bible study in an hour or so.
Yeah, you're good. We'll still be in the air probably when you get back.
5384, contact Langen radar on 125.6.
Switching to Langen radar on 125.6, FedEx 5384. Langen radar, FedEx 5384. Good evening. Maintaining flight level 330.
FedEx 5384, Langen radar identified. Good evening.
Okay, guys, the sim is completely stopped. Hold on.
Pause menu. Currently highlighted. Resume.